What is up, guys? Lucky13 here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about weapons in the future of Star Citizen. With improved technologies that have this game is being pushed behind the scenes that we don't really get to see a whole lot of, it seems reasonable enough to try and incorporate more variety. So today we're just going to talk about handheld weapons. So we got all these missiles and machine guns and everything else that we can, attach to our ships, or some that we can purchase out of Cubby Blaster. But most games we know today have different quality grade of weapons. Like normal, rare, epic, and sometimes even legendary. And I think that Star Citizen needs something along those lines. Now, I'm not talking like it would be gold or, purple or blue or whatever. It would just be like a weapon that you wouldn't see very often. Not necessarily all these types. You wouldn't see all of these types. Just like a strange weapon that you might come from the 21st century or the 25th century, or, just a weapon that's not very common in the game. And basically what I mean by like legendary status is like maybe it has better aim, less recoil, shoots faster, not necessarily like all these attributes on the same weapon, but just something that varies from the weapons that they have now. It's just super rare and extremely valuable. Now, as they have stated, everything in the persistent universe, like when you die, people can loot your body. Well, you're not necessarily going to be going into battle alone, or you're going to be taking this weapon every time. So I mean, it's not going to be like it is going to be rare, and it's going to be floating around, the universe. Maybe have these weapons from all walks of life, and what I mean by that is like from every species that's in the game. The Vandal, the Xeon, humans, just different weapon varieties. Not a whole bunch of them, so there doesn't have to be like a whole lot of concepts, just a few, maybe we can have a small variety, something to play with. So basically you're going to see these weapons come from their home worlds, and if Star Citizens incorporates a black market, this is maybe where you could possibly pick up one. Of course, acquiring ammo could be difficult, but it wouldn't be impossible. So, it's something to look forward to. And these legendary weapons could be collector items or historical items. I wouldn't expect to have a large amount of these weapons in space. We're talking maybe 100 or so. These, every type of weapon that could be conceptualized. So, of course, these weapons could have special, super rare attachments also, maybe. Scopes or under-barrel grenade launchers. Just something that makes it a little more, for a better lack of terms of words, I don't know. I'm not just talking like about the Earth weapons either. So I mean, if there was ability to, I don't know, like maybe how Halo has a little spiny shooting pistol thing or whatever. It's been a long time since I played Halo, so give me a little leeway here. It's a little purple gun that has spines that shoot out of it or something, like a porcupine. But also, I'm not just talking about like rifles or other types of firing mechanism weapons. Let's say that there also is going to be hand-to-hand combat, so we know that there's going to be like chokeholds, like sneak up behind maneuvers and all that good stuff. So let's toss in some daggers maybe, or some short swords. I'm not talking like full-on ninja, just something a little different. So and don't go crazy with trying to concept these swords and daggers and whatnot. Just make them extremely rare, like I said, and maybe have a small quantity of them. Or maybe, I don't know, hand-to-hand combat. Maybe everybody can carry a dagger or something. Maybe if you do acquire like a sword, let's just go ahead and say maybe a katana, just throwing that out there just for reference, you would have it placed on your back, and maybe you would have a dagger or something along your leg or your belt line, maybe even down near your ankle. It's just different placements of where these items can be kept, so as not to have like everything on your back, because in 2.6.3 right now, like if you have two full-sized assault rifles, which I think is kind of silly to have two full-size ones that you're carrying around at all times, you can possibly carry around at all times, they both go on your back, so you got two swinging weapons there, and it just looks kind of silly. I would probably break that down to just one primary weapon, but that's just me. I know probably a lot of people hate the idea of that, but it just seems kind of silly to have these huge weapons just, on your back. I mean, it's possible, but the size of these weapons just look super huge. So I'm going to go ahead and say that they probably weigh a lot. And if they don't, that's awesome. But I mean, it would be awkward to move around with these size weapons on your back. But other than that, I would like to see some kind of difference other than just the rifles that we can purchase, the pistols and rifles that we can purchase now. Just something to give a little more oomph to the game, as in rarity and specials, and maybe the black market thing, if it ever kicks off, that'd be a cool thing to see also. Maybe you can pick up a quest line, something that would take you to a special black room or something that you could do your mischievous things or whatnot. Alright guys, well that was just kind of my quick little incentive that I was thinking of. I've come up with these videos very few and far between. I do appreciate all the patience that the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel have been watching. Sometimes it is up to a month in between videos. I apologize for that, but I have to really get my mind wrapped around some of these things before I make a video. I hate to kind of throw things out there and they don't do very good. But other than that, appreciate all your guys' patience, and if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, and remember guys, game on!